All right, let's get this started. This is an update to the update. Okay, they've been doing hot patches all day long, and we've got a bunch of stuff to go over. This is absolutely a review of everything that we kind of saw happen today. Whether it may have happened before and we just caught it today, but we're going to go over the things that we've noticed changed here. Of course, we're talking about the guard update where they're going through there, and I've been in the contact with hundreds of customers today, and I know the number one complaint is how much this sucks. Nobody likes change. Okay, the portion of it where I'm going to do the complaining has to do with the math is either unverifiable or beyond the braggadocious portion of it doesn't meet the reality of the road. So let's get into that. All right, a couple things that we noticed that they kind of hot patched right off the bat was 6-star guards. Early this morning, if you had a 6-star guard, they would make you try and get the XP up to 55, which was an insane amount of EXP. Just absolutely insane amount. And so you lost. Let's keep those ads coming, guys. You lost what you'd already paid for. That's been hot patched. That's been fixed. The other big complaint was in the recruitment hall. In the recruitment hall, these things right here are throwing out duplicates. Although the last 10 or 15 times I've done this, I have not gotten a duplicate. I've gotten EXP each time. So either they hot patch that or the duplicates are going to keep falling. Which, honestly, the customers didn't have a problem with the duplicates falling on the free one. If you go back and fix the hero store cost for what duplicate frags were worth. You can't have it both ways. At least give us the ability to throw it into the hero store and run a bounty. Right now, me on the upper end of the scale of castles, I don't get to run a lot of bounties. There's nothing to run a bounty on. And with the new guard patch here, this would put me back into that category of running bounties. So fix the hero store cost, and we don't have a 2-patch problem. You can't reduce the cost and give duplicates. Now, I do know that I have not gotten any duplicates out of the banner portion of it, and this is the 5 times daily deal week, so feel good there. The other thing is, what do we put on our wall? Okay, I've got Annie and Kitty on there. Now, I got to go over here, and Annie, let's go down to the guard. Okay, so Annie has got a typo. All right, I'm going to open up Annie here. Okay, increase defense of all infantry by 120 and health by 120. Mine says 106, of course, because she's not maxed out. It's not distance health. It's infantry health that has been increasing. So, which makes more sense. So I think this description is a typo, and the stats are correct. All right, she's a defensive guard. That would make a good defensive sense. It's one of the ones that they leveled up fairly quickly for us. I would imagine it had to do with getting our defenses better quickly. And then, of course, unlocks when the guard reaches 55. This is the part that they patched. Okay, so I don't have her at 6 stars. But if I go down to, let me see, I had Moppin at 6 stars, didn't I? So there's Moppin. Nope, wrong place. I don't like the 2 places here. That nobody does. That's just egregious. Okay. Ultra attack level 60. When you appoint this guard, this troop attacks plus 40. I'm still keeping my stat with her because she was unlocked before. That seems to be what they hot patched on that one. They didn't take it away and make me level her to 55 to get back the stats I'd already paid for. Okay, that now I've got to go put the XP on her to get from 78 to 90. But right now, this is one of these things where we don't know. It looks like a revenge strike. Okay. But if you got an overwhelming castle that's attacking you, your remaining troops left, it better be talking about the millions that you got left. But at the end of the day, if you had millions of troops, you wiped out their march anyway. So if they let the attacker go a million deep into your troops and then they lost their march, it may be on there, but you didn't do anything back to them because they lost their march. What we would hope for in this instance is that it's a retaliatory castle strike. Nothing says that, and that would give incentive for lower level castles to buy and build troops, and higher level castles a little nervousness going after a guy with 4.5, 5 million troops, even though he only has top 1,200 stats. Because if you don't get them all, you get hit back. It would level the playing field. But right now, this appears to be a throw, just like the War Talents was. If you got superior stats, you got even more superior kill numbers coming. There's a couple other ones like the Proc Guards. D'Artagnan was one of those, right? Okay, so this is on the 10th one. It doesn't say on the 10th march, on the 10th incoming, whether it's purely defensive. And again, my God, for me to take 10 marches from one guy, he'd have to be the dumbest guy ever because he's losing everything and I'm losing nothing. And or if he's losing all his marches, then this 878 doesn't matter. I'm killing him anyway. He's not hurting me. If he's overwhelming and he's digging a million deep into me, I'd have to be somewhere around 8.5 to 10 million troops to defend myself, and then whatever little is left will attack the march that comes in or attack the castle. If it attacked the castle, that's an incentive to turn around and build more troops. If it's just attacking the march, this is a dumb stat that doesn't work because it's after the roll anyway. I will do some testing during UAC, and that'll be one of the ones I get back with you. So what else have I been working on here? All right, guys. Let me pull this up on the screen. You see I got screenshot pictures. Open up on my screen. All right, so here I got screenshots of all the guards with their special talents open. That's because I'm working on the documentation for the matchups and the rotations and the varieties of things and what you would get in combination for what you're doing. All right, that's going to be an intensive write-up. I got the graphics built, which is stage 1. Stage 2, I'm only about 10% through. Okay, stage 2 looks a little something like this. This is my cheat sheet. Okay, that's going to give me the stats that I can look at, and I can jump to the skills that I'm looking for. Right? Then I got to put a face to a name, which is one of the problems that we have here. All right, and that's us going to a march. Let's go search. Let's go search for. The spawn rate on the high level mobs has been crap since you can search for them specifically. I'm in the high level area with our alliance here, and I can't get high level mobs save our butts. Okay, so now on Dumas, I know I want this for the extra loot. All right, so I'm going to select him. That's about all I want. Sorry about touching my nose on camera there. And if you have noticed, I got a camera down in there. It's not going to be there all the time. This is just for this update and probably for the live chats. I converted my 4K dive camera because it's got a wide view to it, so you can see my hands doing all kinds of stuff, versus a webcam, which is kind of right there on your face. The and my dive camera was 4K anyway, and my body ain't gonna let me do any more diving. So I'm gonna hit March here. But nothing in that screen told me what the special proc was going to be. That was my point. You can't expect people to remember 36 special procs, or they're going to start pigeonholing the combinations. That's why I'm building the spreadsheet, and I'm going to be building the videos. I'm going to put them in series based on what it is you're doing. I personally think these special procs should have been attached to the airship tab. I should be able to come over here to my airship tab and say on the attack side, pick my defaults. And if I want to change them, you know, put it down here somewhere. And so if I wanted to change them, see on the defense, it's on the wall. Okay, so it's already set up for defense. On the gathering, have a default. At least I could put one default guard in there. And quite frankly, why doesn't it just default to the resource I'm heading the tile to? Why make me remember faces and specifics? Excuse me, guys. All right, that's one of the reasons the camera won't be there all the time is with the camera there, I can't edit out the coughs. Same thing with the beast type. I mean, I'm just going to use Dumas. He's the only thing that gives me a benefit on the beast. I don't need anything else. All right. There is no adding of guards to the to here, but there is adding the guards to special events. Now, I didn't catch it on film earlier, and I'm out of them now, or I do another one now. I had a Vampire Lord left over from October. And yes, I was able to add a guard to a special event rally. No adding Dumas to it did not double my loot. That loot is specific to a couple items. Go to reports, and I think that's not one of them. Well, that is one of them. I'm going to look at this one. All right, so 10 large guard XP, right? And 4 of the normal guard skilled books. And we go one back up, and this is one with Dumas on it. The other one was with Dumas out without it. And so we actually got a Scholar Scroll, and I'm going to see if I got that Scholar Scroll again here shortly. And the 8, and then we've got the 20 times on the large guard XP. So that's why you're rolling that guard. See, I got a recruitment banner, and I only got 10 times. So the Dumas didn't proc that last time, but we did see me put him on there. What about this beast victory? Okay, so 20 times Dumas did proc. So there is a 30% chance Dumas is not going to proc. But you're going to roll him every single time you roll a beast or an RG camp to get those EXPs, numbers, and all that other stuff. Other stuff, guys, check the event calendars. This is our standard event, which is do the dailies. They are focusing on getting you to do dailies because this time of year it is normal to have a humongous drop off in player participation. So if you're sitting there looking along like, man, everybody's leaving the game, it's not an everybody. That's your brain playing with you. It's dark outside unless you're in Australia way too much of the day. And I would like to thank everybody on the first live event. I went midnight. I thought I'd get 5 guys, and I caught Australia awake, and we had like 500 and some odd people in the 3 hours that came through there. That was amazing. It was the best live event I ever did. And you know, I got the haters that were coming in there at some point. Like, why are we suddenly talking about politics? If you don't think this game is a direct reflection of politics, where the facts don't matter, only the bullshit coming out of your mouth does, you don't understand this game. You can learn a lot about politics by playing in this game. Just how people will make up what they want to make up. Me, I got to do testing. That's why I got to have a cheat sheet. Now, this little cheat sheet, when it's filled out, it's going to have as many lines as I had pictures over there, of course. I won't be putting pictures in the cheat sheet because it's a pain in the butt. I already tried. Uh, the it blows up to make it look visible. The sheet becomes so stinking big that it's not quickly scannable. Uh, you can kind of be able to get a copy of that cheat sheet if you are a member. Those are those guys down in the comments with the little orange buttons next to their name. That little orange button that you can't read on your phone, it says RRG sponsor. That's somebody who gives their money to my charities, and anybody who does that's going to get a copy of that sheet. You can get a free copy of that by asking and begging one of those guys that are sponsors or becoming a sponsor yourself. They're not forbidden from handing them out to you. I just personally am not going to give them to you. You're going to have to know somebody who gave money to a charity in order to get a copy of that sheet. It's not going to be made publicly available. I'm going to put it in the private forums, which you only get access to if you are a sponsored member of the charities, because we appreciate everything that they're doing with that. It has been a rousing success. We are going to be able to change so much next year because we proved out a business model that no one thought was possible. I mean, last year, just like most things, I didn't know what I was talking about. How dare I even think that this is possible? And it's a resounding success. And we're not to the 1 year mark yet, guys. On 1/23 of next year will be our 1 year birthday from starting this project. So all the work that we put in there, the things that change, we do the updates. This guard update is going to be a massive change. Now I'm going to do all the videos in series, and there's going to be a lot of videos in each series. I'm going to try to keep them as short as possible, focused on what it is that you're doing. And the reason that being is because there's going to be a lot of combinations. And I know everybody wants to know about the attack, health, and defense numbers first, but the reality is they're hot patching a bunch of that stuff, guys. So I'm going to do, you're probably going to get the farm videos. They'll start dribbling in around Saturday. Takes a while to shoot them. First, I got to get the cheat sheet done. And believe it or not, all this stat typing and moving around, it takes a bunch of time. And besides, no one's done this for us yet. Well, I'm sure somebody typed it out, but we've got new guards that dropped recently, and I haven't seen a current Excel spreadsheet head my way in a long time. If you've got this stuff, like, I'll show you what I put in here. Oh. And you're more than welcome to go out there and screw over my charities by creating your own and handing it out for quote-unquote free. Mine's free as well. You just got to beg somebody that donates money. You got to find somebody who cares more than I do if you've got quick access to cheat sheets. But it's the guard's name, each of their skills, and the unique skill, the class, so that you can find them a little quicker with that sort button down at the top, and their set bonuses. So, and I'm also organizing them in a manner based on quality of the guard. So there's multiple things going on there. And then the combination, depending on what you're doing, because there are going to be different defensive ideals for towers versus castles. All right, for attacking during UAC, especially for attacking during UAC, there's going to be really a guard combination for attacking during UAC when your tower is plus loot or your tower is behind on loot. I do believe there's going to be a different guard combination for that now. I'll know better when I get all the numbers in front of my face and it makes more sense. And I will use Saturday's UAC to try and get as many attack, defense, and health combinations done with as many guys as it is. So if you face us in UAC and it looks like I'm picking on you because I hit you 10 times, I'm just doing some research, guys. I'm not picking on you. I'm hoping you can withstand the 10-time hits. Usually what I got to do is go find some guy with millions in gold that I don't have and have him pick on me. Because I do have stats high enough that I tend to zero most of the players in my own range. I usually got to go pick on a C40 that's overcoined or use the cloning hack that was outed by Revenge Gamer. Uh, like and subscribe. There's going to be lots of series on these videos. You're going to want to know where those videos are. And guys, down at the Google now gives you a watch later option. So as I release these, you don't need to watch them the day I release them. Go, oh crap, when you get the notification, click the watch later button so that you remember to come back to it. Otherwise, you'll go, where was that at? Because as it scrolls off, Google is terrible about bringing you back to where you were. They don't suggest to 100%, but if you click that watch later button, I am told that you will be told to remind you to actually watch it later. So there's probably going to be 25 to 30 videos in this range, and you may only want to watch 6 of them. And you may not want to watch them the day that I release them. So just hit, when you see the notification come up, it says, oh, yeah, tower defense. I'm a tower leader. Click watch later, all right? Or I run KVKs. I need to tell my tower leaders. Click watch later and share, you know. Don't miss out on that kind of stuff. I really appreciate the duplication of some of what I've done with. There are lots and lots of community rooms being built, and where they're just avoiding the KC garbage, and they're building inner kingdom chat rooms. You know, because they've seen it on the film and they've gone to Rogers Raiders, and I get lots of notifications from people like, oh yeah, this is the guy from Rogers Raiders. First of all, my name's not Roger. The Rogers Raiders is the original Special Forces unit that was part of the British and then was part of the U.S. during the Revolutionary War. It was the first time of Special Forces tactics. They were also known as the Merry Marauders. It was not considered proper warfare, right? It was the use of small group tactics, which is why Rogers Raiders in what we do here at Guns and Glories is small group tactics. Some of the things that have changed, like the tower defense calculator. The tower defense calculator, it changed. You cannot spam marches at a tower anymore during KVK, and I'm okay with that. They patched it after I put the tower defender video out. They patched it like within a few days. He's like, because I said, well, you can spam one every 2 minutes. Can't do that anymore. As of last KVK, I got an exception 6 error on my screen for trying to do it. So I got an unfriendly error that didn't tell me why it wasn't doing what I was telling it was. It acted like software's bug, but I assume you cannot do that kind of content anymore. My nose is just itching because I shouldn't be touching it. So when you're using the tower defender and on this recent patch stuff, understand what the tower defender is. It is not you bringing your full march. You do not put 3 million in the tower defender to get the numbers to come out right. Okay, the numbers are right. The numbers are defensive. They are the tower topper. It is for after you've taken the tower. You still use the Spinebreaker 1 if you're tier 9, Spinebreaker 2 if you're tier 10s, and the Master Mayhem if you're tier 11s. I haven't built a T12 yet because you guys don't send me any Amazon coins to buy a C40 with, and I'm a long way from that C40. But you still use those to attack, and then you're going to lose a bunch of troops. Send the tower topper for the replacement, and not just the people that are in the rally do it. At that point, people can start sending those troops after the rally launches, and then the tower gets topped up immediately, and you wind up filling all 15 slots, which spreads the damage out better, and it's targeted more towards defense at that point using the tower topper. All right? So it's a work together effort. I find that it probably works best if alliances can bring their own team minus the mega guy. Okay, the mega guy doesn't have to be in your alliance, but if everybody else in an alliance could bring their own tower team to fill in under the mega and work as a unit and say that's our tower, this is what we're doing, it allows the R5 in that alliance to teach and train, use the videos and make them better, and you'll have better KVKs, I promise. This is designed to help you improve communication. These are training tools. Make use of them. These videos are going to be training tools because everybody's asking, like, what guard should I put up there? It's not a singular answer. Okay, I'm throwing Annie and Kitty up there right now because it's my best option for the moment until I do some more testing. If I can figure out how to where these procs are, if the procs are against the march or if they're against the castle that sent the march, whatever, or what would be awesome if it was against everybody in a rally that sent it back. It says round. For all I know, that guard may only work against rallies. Because I tell you, there's an article of it on the website about the rounds that you go in rallies. I'm the only guy in all of GOG that's ever talked about rounds going down and damage rolling down. And then when you get down to the bottom, so it might be that the 5 rounders or the 10 rounders, depending on how many people are in your rally, will make a difference for the person who's megaing the rally, the mega leader, the tower leader. So that you can maybe pull off a bigger victory when you got, say, if you've got 11 people in your rally and you got a 10-round deal like our D'Artagnan, actually, were you megging them? Right? Let's go in there. Nope, wrong one. My gosh. I'm clicking the wrong button down there. Okay, so let's go to D'Artagnan. 10 rounds, we're going to get an 8 deal damage equal to 878% on mine. Troops in a march led by him will deal damage of the remaining troop amount. All right. Now this could be the mega that I put up in there. It's hard to tell what they mean by the language. They have a translation issue. They don't ever explain what they're thinking. I don't know if it's because if you explain what it is you desire the outcome to be, I could then tell you whether or not it's working. We're guessing what the theory of the math is. I have no clue what the word rounds mean because the only one who's ever used that word was me. I don't know if they pulled that content from me and addressed this update directly at me, or if they mean number of hits individually from castles. I have got to think that if they meant that, there would be a counter somewhere. Okay, so I know they're going to review this video because I'm going to tag it for the developer review. This says in charge of a march, right? It's charge of troops in a march led by him, deal extra damage. Okay. Take that. I mean, you highlighted the word march. Everything says march, which makes us believe that the walls aren't getting defended. Okay, so there's some discrepancy language there. But if it's a rounds in a rally, that typo needs to be changed to rally. Okay, I'm suspecting it's part of the rally. So if I got 11 guys in a rally and some monster's coming in there and they're killing all my guys off, the latter half of my rally, which will be my smaller guys, but they'll get a chance to help us hold the spot once. And I could see how this could be an advantage to make the heavy warbook guys that are leading rallies take a big hit for their rally, just because even without the heavy, all you need is one guy with this, and he's not heavy warbooked. So I could see how this is a fix. And I want everything that I just preferenced it's a wild ass guess I promise you. Look me in the eye. Wild ass guess. Uh, do not hold me to that yet. Like I said, they do a lot of things out of spite. But they have been hot patching all day. Uh, we've noticed some bugs just flat out just go away. I don't know if you are getting duplicate. We were getting duplicates over here in the recruit. I hadn't been getting them later this evening, so that might be fixed. But they needed to either change the hero food cost of the cards and let the duplicates drop. I would have been fine with that. Because that means I could have run more bounties on guard EXP, because there's almost nothing I can run a bounty on and participate with my alliance at my level. Okay, so and there's nothing I can shove at hero store food anymore, because once I pass C30, I'm saving every damn badge on the planet for endless, and it's the only thing you can shove at hero food. The recruit banner over here for the epic guards has not been dropping duplicates. So that is safe. The 5 times daily deal is tomorrow, I want to say. Which leads me to another issue. We'll just throw this in here right now. Guys, I'm still getting VIP, even though I'm VIP 12. Convert that to epic guard drops at the rate you're selling them to me for. They are of zero use. This VIP is of zero use to me. Convert it to gold, convert it to something useful. Quite frankly, convert it to stamina. You even see I'm hoarding that. But at least then, when something does come up, I can do that. I would like it if you can, and I'll tell you why. Guys, and I'm talking to developers here. If you're not ahead on the creation, you'll never be ahead on the creation. Convert this to creation stamina, and you will fix a bug that's been in there for 2 years. That the guy on top stays on top. Give me a chance to maybe buy your 5 times VIP 10,000 daily deal and convert that to creation stamina. As when I have VIP 12, make that kind of patch. Where after VIP 12 I can convert that. I wouldn't say anybody should be able to convert it, but you got to be VIP 12. And then that allows me to play catch up a little bit, because I focused on other areas of my account, and I got to VIP 12, which took a epic effort to get there. The same thing with some of these other stuff, but I'll tell you the one. See that, guys? I still have an Easter egg in my bag here. And then the other stuff, look, there's the stuff that you won't let me convert. Synthesize. I can't. Okay? Allow me to trash this stuff. That's true in the hero store too. I'll go to the hero store. Let's just throw all the complaints out there, right? So, where is it? Specials. No, wait a minute. I need to go to item list. No. Go back. Hero store. Alright, so I'm going to sell stuff. Nope, can't sell that. Nope, can't sell that. Nope, can't sell that. Nope, can't sell that. Just crap laying around. You deprecated it. I can't even get any more to get rid of it. I don't know why there was an artificial limit to what and how much you could sell that was put in there. But all you did was leave an annoyance. And then, well, here, I don't want to freaking get rid of Dumas's. But like these are worth squat now. Let's throw the Dumas's on there. Okay, so if you're gonna drop duplicates, then fix the cost issue, right? You can see where I got all these duplicates in here. Now I actually need Dumas ones, but these are duplicates. So I'm not getting squat for coins. That used to be like 3,000 coins. Exchange, and about the only thing I can exchange, because I can't sell my badges nor my banners, and that's the only other thing that drops. So you've locked me at C30 up to not participating with my alliance up here. I all I can do is donate when a bounty comes along, and you've made it harder to put bounties out. So that's the issue. I think I might have to sneeze. But either way, let's take this opportunity to end this. And guys, hit the subscribe button. You're going to want to know what's going on with all these combinations. Hit the join button if you want to be one of those guys that's got a cheat sheet on your desktop while you're playing the game, so that you can send the more perfect march even better. And yes, more perfect is proper language. It's in our Constitution, and those guys wouldn't be wrong. I appreciate it. Thank you.